Okay, welcome back. After I saved, I decided to scroll out and take a look, and I'll let you guys see what I saw for yourselves. Something happened with China. Yeah, it seems that Ming completely fell apart. Ming over there with you at war with them. Chu, Ning, Wu, Min, Ji. And there's Ji there. They have two little spots. Shu, you have Mao, Lang, Jin, Yan, Wei. All this shit all over. It is batshit crazy. Tibet ate Utstang back up again. So Tibet is its own powerhouse. Maybe we're going to see Tibetan China instead of Tibetan China instead of Chinese Tibet. That would be nice. And then over here, we are forming a nation while their nations are breaking apart. More tech, military tech. Nothing new yet. Next turn, we're going to get offensive and defensive Asian footmen. So they are at 4. So they have them. The smaller the nation is, the faster your tech goes. But as always with the Eastern tech, it's harder to do that just because you have the negative penalty. But they all have it too. They will research wrong. No, I'll lose the prestige for that. It'll reduce my points here, and I do not want that to happen. So here we go with the building. We can build armory, which is manpower recruitment, market, local trade power, or docks, which will build trade power and ship. Market is one of the best. Government's the best because it's just tax income. But it's going to cost us 50 ducats, 12 months, 10 power. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Remember when we started, we were just that, and that was the enemy? Not even, it was just that, and that was an enemy too. Quarantine. Quarantine, they need to happen. I may support rebels. I can try to raise rebellions in Maple. Oh, looks like the place I'd want to raise rebellion is falling apart. Alright. Let's take a look back down at the world we have. We still have some choices to make. I'm not going to keep that. I'm going to let that fall. Until I can take them. Because taking them will be fantastic. I mean, I liked them as allies when we started, but now they're just there. The Mutu. I mean, that's what they have. One province. I've been protecting them. The Date. And Shiva, they have to be next. I mean, who are they allied with? Uchi, they're allied with the Uchi, and so are they. So the Uchi can take our side or their side. They probably will take their side, and I'll have to fight them. But if I beat their army, then that's just better for me. It's the only thing I'm scared of right now. The only thing. I am going to do something odd. I'm going to improve my relations with Korea. Korea is nothing to be trifled with. We got some money coming in. Oh, diplomatic power or lose prestige. That's a lot of prestige. Fuck it, we'll just lose the diplomatic power. And lose ministry power by lowering our inflation, which starts going right back up thanks to the gold mines. Got that gold mines. I don't like that mission. We're never going to get that mission, not for a while. Oh, no dissents. That's always a good thing. We don't really need rebellions. It's not like the Iceland game where we're trying to turn ourselves communist. All this stuff going around. Okinawa's still there? That's funny. The Ryukyu Islands. And play as Ryukyu, which is a beautiful coastline. And they produce Chinaware. That's racist. they're Japanese and they're animalists, so I would use my missionary to convert them to different doggy style, something like that. No, not funny. So one of them can hold a bunch of people, and we have to make them and sail over there and take it. I don't think we want to do that right now. This way, we want to wait until we can go to war with them, which is 1491. So in 9 years. 9 whole years. Huh, power protection. Let's see what this is. At least 25% power protection. Okay, doesn't necessarily matter to me. Okay, growth of cities attracts serfs. We can either let them come into the city, and our smaller places, like Kozuki, loses tax and gains autonomy, but we gain a base tax in Kai. Or serfs belong on the turf. Army morale goes down, stability modifier goes up. Let's accept it. I mean, Kai's our capital. It doesn't hurt to have Kai making more money. Okay. We just gotta give away a little bit of time. See if the buildings are finished. So let's go to our core. We can't. Missionary can't. Local autonomy. What does that do? What does autonomy do? I don't know. Let's do it. We're probably going to have a rebellion now. But I think we can handle it. So they're not autonomous. Now they're following our central government, is basically what I just did. I basically said, you're not going to have autonomy. You're going to follow in step with us. That's the only option you have. So let's see. Marketplace can be built here and there. An armory can be built there, there, and there. Oh, new mission. Accumulate money. Can do. We had a lot of money, and then we just spent a lot of money. Now we're going to get a lot of money back. A lot of money. So we got our money coming in at 4 per turn, which is fantastic. Oh, another guy, another no performance. Prestige or legitimacy. 100% legitimacy, so let's get prestige. Legitimacy. Legitimacy. Let me enunciate correctly. Yeah, it looks like, is that Tibet or that's Shun. Well, they just fell too. What is that? Ooh. Oh, Ming is taking stuff back, is what's happening. Okay. The prevailing peace is held many in the samurai camp. Prevailing peace. Without working with idle hands. That's not good. We can gain administrative power. We can punish them, or we can gain prestige. Let's gain some administrative power. Put them to work. They're tax collectors now. I'm always going to default for certain ones that we've seen before. I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to go exactly with the option that I think I need to take. Yay, accumulate money. That was easy. Create a proper fleet. That's going to be expensive. But we can do it. Let's see. Dock can be made in 3 territory. An armory can be made in 2. I think the dock won't hurt us to have docks. Oh, get on the money for more docks. No, shouldn't hurt because it's also costing us diplomatic power to upgrade that. Opposing military schools. what? Attack is the best option. Without a doubt, attack is the best option. I don't know if that's actually the best option. I know I would actually prefer a defensive stance, but we're going to be marching on people. I'm always a fan of the pike and spear, as opposed to just rushing the sword. But let's see, February 91 for both of them. They are allied with no one. They are allied with no one. They are alone, sad, and they are going to die. Now, if I eat these two up, that means I completely surround Japan, with the exception of that. And that means if I declare war, they have to come at me this way, or by sea. Either way, let's see, let's look at the fleets. Strengthening the land, administrative power. Fleets of 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Oh, that's a fleet of 12. Oh, that's bad. 10 of them. But they're all small ships. I wonder how much I can withstand. Let's see what my money will be once I pump that back up. It's a 5, it'll be down to 3. So let's build some Karaks. Or Karaks, or whatever you call them. They use the European names for these ships. They don't give us actual Japanese named ships. I'm disappointing. But we're going to build heavy masted ships. And they can pull their little ships up and we will empty into them. So I reduced the autonomy, and it seems to have worked. They have a little bit, a 1% chance. But that's nothing. And I'll reduce that one when I can. Oh. Oh no, this is not bad. I can fix that. A new air? The new air is nice. But this is even nicer. So this is going to take a hit. I only get 4 on that, but I get 7 and 7. So that is really good. He is really militaristic and really diplomatic. So basically, he can't run his own country for shit. But he's got a golden fucking tongue, and he's going to cut anyone down. I love it. So, with that, we're just waiting for these things. Oh, here we go. Do we get spy, offensive, or prestige? In the old game, it used to actually give you spies, but now you don't have spies. Spies are actually just your diplomats. So let's gain some prestige. Let's pull these two boys together over here. Early Cox. 40 cannons and a hull size of 20 against a hull size of 8 and 8 and cannons of 10 and 12. I highly like these better. Now, granted, you can't always have big ships. You need smaller ships to run flank on it and cover, and the big ships are your punch. But for our purposes, I think that'll help. I think that'll work. And without a doubt, I'm going to build more. I just need to make sure I get more money. Those two, are they deteriorating? They are. It's going to be down low. I don't like backstabbing my own people. I'm going to save that for last. I mean, ultimately, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to end the Sengoku Jidai and unify Japan. And be the only unified power in the region. Because, besides Tibet, which is still shattered on their own, because they're Tibetan. You know? And, well, you know, Malacca is doing fairly well down there. And you can't really talk bad about these guys. These guys, they're doing what they do. Champa is hurt, but that's their territory they should have. I'd like to get an explorer and go and see if I can find Africa. Or sail up north and find see if I can get to the west coast of the U.S. by way of Alaska. Granted, it won't be the U.S., I'll come across some of the Pacific Northwestern tribes, but yeah. What you do have, if you want to play as the native tribes in North and South America, you absolutely can. Increase free trade. I'll do that. You know, marketalism doesn't work in the end. Oh, reduce inflation. That's hurting me on my tech there. No buildings. I have the docks left, and that costs me military power. I don't want to lose military power. That costs me that. Let me look at my tech again. See, once I get the 4, I get an idea group, which is what I want. And then what am I going to take an idea, though? That's the thing. Influence, income from vassals. We're not going to have vassals. So right there, that doesn't matter. Humanist ideals, tolerance, local tradition, excumen. Basically, people like you. Administrative, that's always a good thing. Mercenary cost. Core creation cost down. Maintenance is down. Interest is down. Expansion gives you colonists, more merchants, better colony stuff. Economics, well, gives you money. It's always a good one to take. And you can always go military route. You can go quality over quantity, or you can go both somehow. And then a mass, and you can have things like Spirit du Corps and things of that nature. But also, as you unlock ideas, you unlock the Daimyo ideas. Let's see. Diplomatic move. Gain 10 diplomatic power. Or, what did Japan at with me? 160? No, I can take that. But it'll do Bushido, increase discipline. Idea cost is down for the Bun and the Bu. Honor the ancestors, yearly legitimacy. 5 rings, morale of armies, wandering Ronin, mercenary maintenances, the armies of the Daimyo, land force modifiers, and yearly prestige for honor to the dead. I like it. There's a haiku for each one. Young boys in the forest, cut down the small trees, and crawl to their lord kneeling. Pen cuts across fine rice paper. Kanji runs black, thick, sword upon white flesh. Grandmother in the smoke, grandfather on the rocks, black sticks glowing orange, and gifts ascent. In heaven his circles raise, his left hand the sun, his right the moon. In the snow he falls, last of the bread in hand. Above his head the Lord's tower looms. The last 2 of them are Daimyo sits in comfort, scent of flowery tea, man with faced floor. Sweet green field, pink flower bloom, a life to sword will yield. Now I know everyone, you learn about haiku when you're in school at some point, and it's always like, it needs to match the syllable. But not a lot of times, but sometimes it didn't necessarily matter. If it didn't, because if you translate it, it's not going to fit the meter. It's more about the image that it shows, and there's a lot of elements that are supposed to be in there. Like you're supposed to have an element of a season within a haiku and things of that nature. Some of the masters followed, some didn't. But nonetheless, it wasn't always strict 575. Okay. A criminal recently arrested in our native Han has acquired a fair amount of popularity among the local peasants for his resistance to the supposedly corrupt tax collectors. Executing the man will strengthen our prestige, while showing mercy will strengthen the oppression of being benevolent and righteous. Gain prestige or lose 1 prestige for diplomatic points. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. And with that, I can get level 5 diplomatic tech. Worth it for 1 point of prestige. Okay. It is... Nope. They're done. Save game. Are you going to get to watch the save screen for once? Nothing fancy. New tech, military tech. Okay, before we go to war, we're going to have to do this. We have new units now. We have either the defensive or the offensive foot soldier. The defensive has 1 point of defense, shock and morale, 1 point of offense, shock and morale. The offensive has 1 point of offensive shock, no defensive shock, and 2 points of offensive morale, 1 point of defensive morale. So, fully balanced or a little better offensive morale. I don't know. I like the fully balanced. But I also like that. I'm going to go with the offensive. See, the situation with that is that takes time, and then the maintenance takes time to get everyone rallied up and ready to go. Get up and have some rip-roaring good time. And I'm going to move you to there, to Ishigo. And once you guys are back up to full, I'm going to declare war. He has no allies. Declare war. Sengoku. No allies are being called. Oh, look at that. He tried to circle around to take my capital. And he's done. Let's see. Oh, the House of Takeda is shaken. There seems to be a misunderstanding regarding the heritage of the great-grandmother of Nobutoku I. It seems that the daughter was a lowly farmer from outside of Kofu. Then I fervently lose legitimacy, acknowledge the fact and lose prestige. I don't mind. My lord had a taste for peasant girls. So what? The Lord's blood is fine. Oh, 666 war score. I like that. And it's war with one person. They're done. Let's sit you on them. Shiba and the Hakayama, they went to war with them. Okay, I don't care. They're not going to take it from me. Hatakeyama. This is my land. And if they want to do it, I will go to war with them over this shit. This is a Takeda victory. So, Rebel Uprising. There we go. They want to uprise when there's an when you're at war. They always do. So let's do the thing. Sue for peace. Full annexation. Yep. That was exactly as easy as I thought it would be. I'm gonna make it a core. We'll leave one there. We'll send the other to Kai. Now, ideally, I would have one in Kai and one in Kozuki. That way I touch every one of my provinces. But, extra silver, extra men. No, silver is what we want. So the next step would be, no, I would say them. That would be who I'd want to go to next. They have no allies. Everyone else has an ally. Let's go to war with them. The Date would follow suit. No. But that's a Date. The Date followed suit and march and take them, wait, and then pull out. But they have 4 ships. 2 cogs, 2 larger ones. So let's go and... No, wrong button. Let's go and build a couple lower ships. That does stuff with trade. So that is 10 ducats and 10 ducats. They'll build, I have a fleet of 4, and I'll just sit there. Well, general's dead. New general. It's 2 new generals. And an admiral. And they can have an admiral, so they'll do better. Katsuyori, Takeda. You have Nobunari, Itagaki, and we have Harunobu Jinbo. Let's get some more jade. I liked having the jade. I thought that was cool. just boosted my stability. Come on, people. Diplomacy to Sheba. Ask for military access. I'll wait for that to be a core. And then I'll go and kill them. They have 7, so I'm going to need to double this army up. Well, hold on. I make 1.3. So what do I have armories? Armory and armory. Okay. Yep, now part of our patrimony. Back. Yep, nothing I can do. They're mine. Reduce autonomy. Yeah, I can do that. Six and 6. Let's march you here together. Now I'm going to save this game. This will be the last step before we go to war with the Hosokawa. And that should be the next part. Bye.